Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel Bangladesh. This is M.E.A, Chairman ELT and Head of Linguistics Baita Bangladesh with my ELT, TESOL and TOEFL series lecture video 14. In this lecture, I will talk about achievement tests, which is one of the most important topics of language testing and evaluation course in ELT. Let's begin. Introduction to achievement tests. Achievement test is one of the four major types of tests based on test purposes, also known as syllabus content approach, which is designed to assess how much the students have achieved and accomplished on their contents, aims, objectives, and goals of a prescribed course, class, semester, year, level, or training programs based on pre-arranged syllabus within a specified period of time for being considered to be eligible to promote to next level or to be awarded concerned degree or certificate successfully. This type of test is related directly to classroom lessons, units, or even a total curriculum and limited to particular material covered in a curriculum within a certain time frame. It is constructed and administered by the Ministry of Education, Examination Board, Assessment Committee, or authority of a university, department, or institute, as well as course teacher. It is the most common test in our academic teaching learning arena to bring up target knowledge, understanding, and application skills, where most of the teachers are involved and responsible in preparation and use of achievement tests. Types of achievement tests. Two major types of achievement tests are Type 1, Progress Achievement, Teacher-made or formative test. Type 2, Final Achievement or Standardized or Summative Evaluation Test. First, I will discuss Progress Achievement Tests. Progress Achievement Tests are also known as Teacher-made tests or formative tests. As their name suggests, they are intended to measure the progress that students are making. Since progress is towards the achievement of course objectives, this test too should relate to objectives. A teacher uses different terms of evaluation techniques in a classroom situation. Progress achievement tests are one of the most valuable instruments in the hand of the teacher to solve this purpose. It is designed to solve the problems or requirements of the class for which it is prepared. It is organized to measure the outcomes and content of local curriculum. It is very much flexible so that it can be adapted to any procedure and material. It doesn't require any sophisticated technique for preparation. It is easy to construct. As standardized tests are prepared to measure the learning objectives in general, so it is necessary to prepare progress achievement tests to suit the local objectives. In progress achievement test, the test items, time limit, instruction, and procedure of scoring vary from test to test. This test may be written or oral in nature and should not be too rigorous. Teachers should feel free in setting their own pop quizzes to get up the progress of an individual, a group, of even the whole class, and both objective types and essay type test items can be included. Now let's move to why progress achievement tests are important for students. Progress achievement tests give our students evidence of their current progress to actively manage and adjust their own learning. This also provides our students the ability to track their educational goals. Progress assessment tests give us the ability to provide constant feedback to our students. The purpose is to judge students' knowledge or performance to make decisions about progression, and therefore this is an assessment of learning. The goal of formative assessment is to monitor students' learning, to provide ongoing feedback that can be used by instructors to improve their teaching and by students to improve their learning. More specifically, formative assessments help students identify their strengths and weaknesses and target areas that need work so that teachers can arrange extra teaching or tutorial classes on some specified contents if they feel necessary, as well as group students into high achiever, low achiever, advanced, average, and weaker ones. Examples of progress assessment test: class test, weekly test, monthly tests, midterm exam, and half-yearly exams are the common examples of progress assessment tests. Besides, the following tests are also progress assessment test type. Number 1, a math exam covering the latest chapter in your book. Number 2, a grammar or vocabulary exam covering the latest topic in your course syllabus. Number 3, a test in your social psychology class. Number 4, a comprehensive final in your Spanish class. Number 5, a skills demonstration in your martial art class, and so on. Now, I am talking about final assessment tests. The final assessment tests, which are also known as standardized or summative evaluation tests, are carefully constructed tests which have uniformity of procedure in scoring, administering, and interpreting the test results. Generally, these tests are norm reference tests that measure the pupil's level of achievement in various contents and skills area by comparing their test performance with the performance of other pupils in some general reference group. According to Dictionary of Education, a standardized test is that for which contents has been selected and checked empirically, for which norms have been established, for which uniform methods of administering and scoring have been developed, and which may be scored with a relatively high degree of objectivity. Characteristics of standardized tests. A standardized test should have the following features. The test is developed by experts and test specialists so that its items are of high technical quality. Clear instructions for administering, scoring, and grading the test is given so that it maintains uniformity in administering, scoring, and interpreting test results. For the interpretations of test scores, norms are provided in the test manual. Equivalent forms of tests are available. This test possesses high reliability coefficient, generally between 0.80 to 0.95. Test validity, test reliability, as well as feasibility are strictly ensured. Types of operations in achievement test. Usually 5 types of questions are set in successful achievement test. Number 1, essay type or broad questions of 10 to 20 marks for each. Number 2, short answer questions of 5 to 8 marks for each. Number 3, restricted answer questions of 1 to 3 marks for each. Number 4, multiple choice questions of 1 mark for each. Number 5, oral or viva voce of 10 to 20 marks of the total score. Examples of final achievement tests. All of the national certificate examinations like higher secondary school certificate HSC, secondary school certificate HSC, junior school certificate JSC, and primary education completion certificate PSC are the grand examples of final achievement tests. Besides, semester final examinations, year final examinations, and course or program final examinations are final achievement tests as well. Weaknesses and limitations of achievement tests. Achievement tests play an important role in education, but they have also been the subject of criticism at times. Some feel that excessive testing interferes with the educational processes and place too much emphasis on passing a test while ignoring more important abilities such as critical and creative thinking. However, such tests do provide a fairly efficient way to get an idea of how well students are performing. Moreover, if the syllabus is badly designed or the contents, books and other materials are badly chosen or they don't fit well with the objectives, achievement tests may turn into failure or unsuccessful, and the result of the test can be very misleading. Thank you for hearing me.